This is Paco here in Spain. I had some messages from a few friends, just a few friends, asking me about the capacitors I'm using in all my telecasters, and I thought it was a good idea to put together this little video and show you the way I use it. I was inspired by a friend of mine, a Facebook friend of mine and master of a telecaster. He's amazing. He knows pretty much everything about telecasters. Such an inspiration guy. It's called Dale Barron from Chico in California. Hello Dale, I hope you don't mind me to mention your name and give you some credit. And he suggested me about these capacitors. I used the treble bleed, but I didn't like it because it has a resistor in parallel and it gets rid of some tone and dynamics, and I just took it off straight away. It was not for me. But then Dale suggested me this capacitor that it was used pretty much in the 70s by Fender and some other brands too. But it's a 0.001 microfarads, which is the same like 1 nanofarad or 1,000 picofarads. It's all the same. Okay, some guys, they like to use a 0.002 microfarads to less brightness, but I like the 0.01 because it gives you more range. So what it does is basically is like a bright control and gives you more versatility to your guitar, especially when you roll off the volume knob. The guitar and the tone gets darker, but sometimes you want it brighter. Okay, and I'll show you a few examples. Here I got my Telecaster straight to the amp with nothing in between, just the cable. Alright, and now the volume is rolled off a little bit. Sounds like this. Then I install the capacitor in this push-pull knob, so if I push it out, the capacitor is working. Explain to you how it works. If you put the volume control on full, the capacitor never worked. Alright, this is a principle that is always the same in the amps and guitars everywhere in the pots. Alright, it only works when you roll off the volume. Okay, so the less volume you got, the more it works, the capacitor. Alright, let's say it that way. It. It's very handy when you are singing and you want to have that kind of acoustic tone, because otherwise you will get this, and maybe that is too dark sometimes. Also you can use the tone control. Let's put the capacitor on and get extra bright or extra dark. You can go this way, all the way up. So really you got a huge range. If you use your tone control, you can make it sound like an acoustic guitar or more spank. Loads of versatility, especially when you like to play clean, but also in dirty distortion and overdrive sounds. I'll show you a few examples, you will be amazed later. But now let's play some clean sounds and I'll show you quickly a few examples. For instance, if you play country, things like this. Right? You can just pull it out and switch the capacitor on and it sounds like this. extra spank and twang, you name it. So good for at least country music and some other stuff. Alright, let me put the volume down of the amp. I'll show you another example. If you play, for instance, here, something like easy. Okay? Then you turn on the capacitor and it sounds like this. Okay, so it's really stands up, especially when you are playing in a band and they are loud. The capacitor sometimes saves your life. It just makes the guitar stand up. So it's very handy. Compare the sound. Well, now I'm gonna show you what probably most of you guys are going to like the most about the capacitor mode. I have here set up a bit of distortion just from the amp, no pedals, nothing at all. This is what I get here, just pushing the valves. Nothing amazing, nothing special, just distortion. Okay. And if I switch on the capacitor, okay, this is what you get. Listen to this. That's a $1 million sound. Yeah, listen to this. The capacitor. Amazing. Otherwise doesn't sound. It sounds dark and moody. So that's the way to get that kind of tones from Stevie Ray Vaughan and all that with a guitar like this. And it's pretty amazing. I love it. I was a big fan, and I'm still a big fan of Johnny Winter. The first time I heard him play when I was a teenager, I was amazed I was thinking, what the hell is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? And with that little guitar with no headstock and that crazy sound is got out of that guitar. It drove me crazy for years and impossible to find until I found this capacitor. So now with the capacitor I can get pretty close for a telecaster. Let me show you an example. I'm gonna put the low string, E string down. Okay, and I'm gonna switch on the capacitor, right, to get that sound. Let me show you this. So this is pretty close for me, at least for me. From his playing, because I can't play like he does at all, but he did. But it's just that kind of stuff. using a bit of chorus to get that sound, and the capacitor, because without it we sound like this. It's not the same. With the capacitor, sounds more accurate, really. Well, I hope guys you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it. Now you can choose it, you can install it or not, but this is how it works. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Tequila. Tequila.